This little 1.5 ounce bag of coffee costs $150. Why? Yeah, because it's technically elephant poop. These two self-proclaimed coffee connoisseurs think they can tell the difference between 5 cups of coffee, including this one they've never had, that probably not many people have ever had. Have you ever had black ivory coffee?
No.
Have you ever had Kopi Luwak?
Yes.
You have had Kopi.
Yes.
So you think you could probably sniff it out?
100%.
You're telling me if I pour this in a cup, you'd be able to tell the difference between this and like a cup of Starbucks or Dunkin' or Folgers?
Immediately.
So we're going to blind taste test. I'm going to make 5 cups of coffee, Folgers, Dunkin', Starbucks, Kopi Luwak, black ivory elephant poop coffee. So we got the cat poop and the elephant poop. We're all in on the poop today. Don't sleep on Folgers. It stands the test of time.
It's terrible.
Smells like grandma's house. It's like very nostalgic. And it's been around since 1850. How you gonna talk crap about a coffee that's been around since 1850? And we got Dunkin'. I have Dunkin' about every morning, so
Also terrible.
I got nothing bad to say about Dunkin'. It's my go-to in the morning. Then we got Starbucks. I like Starbucks espresso drinks. Pike Place drip, not as much.
Burnt.
It's very strong.
Terrible in their own special way.
Then we've got Kopi Luwak. I saw this at a coffee shop one time, and I thought, who's drinking this? And yet, here we are. And then we've got the Black Ivory, which I just found out about recently in prepping to make this video. Here's a business idea. Human poop coffee. What do you think? Supposedly, when the animal digests the coffee bean, it extracts the proteins out of the coffee and it makes it have a smoother, less bitter flavor. So if those wondering why the heck would you drink cat poop or elephant poop, I guess that's why. We're going to find out if it's worth it. What they don't know is that they think they could sniff out these poop coffees, but what we're going to do is if they can place these coffees in order blindly, then I will do a naked snow angel outside. It is about 10 degrees outside. There's snow on the ground. We'll keep it family friendly. I'll throw on some swim trunks. But if they cannot work together to place all 5 of these coffees in the correct order, then they're going to pay for it. This little guy was $150 by itself. So that's probably $200 plus worth of coffee right here, and they're going to pay me for it.
So just to be clear, Ben's going to have to pay for it.
Yeah, so we got Mr. Youth Pastor, self-proclaimed coffee connoisseur over here. This guy actually owns a coffee shop, so he might know what he's talking about.
Riding on this.
Where is your coffee shop?
India.
Tell us about your Indian coffee shop.
We've got about 400 farmers in South India who are a collective who grow the beans. We have a roasting plant where we roast all the beans, and we've got front of house coffee shops. We've opened 5 this year, hoping to raise and go to 90 in the next couple of years throughout southern India. So
you think
yeah, I think I might get kicked off of the investment group if I can't figure this out.
Cattle.
Worth a trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, but.
You know when a cat has diarrhea? So the smell we're getting is fermented motor oil. $150 worth of it right here. The $150 grinding.
I'm the coffee hack over here.
The coffee hack.
Just know enough to be dangerous.
What are you?
Ooh, hoping not to screw this up.
I will take these to an undisclosed location so they will not know what they are tasting. Here's the other thing. Once you've made a decision, the decision is final. So you can't. So once you try the next one, you can't change your mind about the last
now
one.
you're throwing this on
That's
us.
messed up.
We are almost ready for cup number 1. Timer has been set for 4 minutes.
$200 is riding on that.
Cup number 1. Let's start conjuring guesses now.
Dunkin'. It's Dunkin'.
Yeah, it's one of the bad ones.
It's Dunkin'. The problem is
Wait, what do you guys think it is?
Folgers or Dunkin'?
Dunkin'. But we haven't tasted it yet. He's right. It could be Folgers.
Cheers. I'm gonna need to get my donut ready. I brought a donut for the time when Folgers came about. I feel like it's Folgers or Dunkin', definitely.
I want it to cool down and see if it gets sweet at all. Maybe it's Black Ivory.
It's not like as terrible as I would expect if it's Folgers.
I think it's Folgers or if it cools down and gets sweet at all, it could be Black Ivory. I don't think it's Kopi Luwak. kind of like sip it with a little air, and do you get any sweetness? Because now I'm getting a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah. When I was like tasting it, like first I thought for sure he's gonna hit us with like Folgers or Dunkin', so that was like in my mind. It didn't smell good when it was in there, but this is tasting not bad.
Yeah.
So either like we're being coffee connoisseurs being duped by Folgers and Dunkin', or he hit us with one of the good ones.
Yeah. I still think it's Dunkin'.
I'm gonna say either Dunkin'. This is gonna sound so ridiculous coming out of my mouth. I'm gonna say either Dunkin' or Kopi Luwak.
So now we've guessed all 5 of them.
So it's either a $2 cup of coffee or a $20 cup of coffee. Or if you think it's Black Ivory, it's a $75 cup of coffee. So how much money are you holding in your hand right now?
My gut has been telling me Dunkin' since the start.
Okay.
There's a sweetness I don't think it can be Folgers because there is a
Yes,
sweetness, right?
it's not Folgers.
Yeah.
It's not Folgers. I think it might be Kopi Luwak. This to me tasted like it had more flavor and was more of a pleasant drinking experience than what I would picture for Dunkin' coffee.
Yeah. So I was going to say, can we get one switch?
Maybe by the end I'll give you one switch.
Okay.
You have to make a tentative final decision. But at the end, after you've had all 5, you can switch to.
Okay.
If you feel.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel good about that.
But only one switch.
Fair.
So two get to switch places.
Okay.
All right. So are we going Kopi Luwak?
I would guess Kopi Luwak.
Okay. All right. I'm comfortable with it.
Okay.
Final answer.
Final answer. Final answer.
All right.
I feel like the fact that it's so hard to push down means that it's like thick.
You want to smell?
Oh, that went through an elephant's anus for sure.
Yeah, this has a weird smell. This might be a Black Ivory. Yeah, I think that's Starbucks.
I think so, right? Like it's just intensely bitter.
Yeah.
It's got to be. It's got to be
Starbucks.
Starbucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Starbucks. What do you think it is?
What if I just threw you guys and threw a random one in there?
See what they do with this? It's tea.
So Starbucks final answer?
Yep.
Here we're going Starbucks.
What if we went over 5?
If that's Black Ivory, you got ripped off. Is what I'm saying. Are you talking to the wife to tell her, hey, I'm failing miserably. I need your support.
Yeah. Don't make the car payment yet. That's Folgers.
Yeah.
It smells pretty bad.
I think you're right.
Look how hard he has to push. He's just making it strong.
You don't know what I'm doing.
You don't know me.
Do you know what you're doing?
Oh, look at it. Yeah.
Just motor oil. It's Grandma's house.
Yeah. Yeah. It just kicks you right in the back of the throat.
Tastes like dust.
Is that what Grandma's house tastes like?
Yep. The time has come for this donut.
Pretty great now.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Yeah. I think the loser should drink the coffee bucket.
Oh yeah. It's like in Dumb and Dumber where they eat like the hot peppers and they just start pouring like ketchup and mustard on there. This helps.
This helps.
I think that's the Black Ivory.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's that tang, whatever that is. Yeah.
We got this thing pegged before we even taste it.
We got you.
Freaking elephant crap.
Yeah, look, it's not sludgy.
I'm gonna enjoy this, assuming it's Black Ivory. Assuming this is.
It's gotta be. Smell that.
So, assuming this is like how much money for this cup of coffee?
If it's Black Ivory,
In
it's
all,
probably
not even 2 cups.
$40.
$40 cup of coffee.
And it's half a cup?
Yeah.
It's like a quarter of a cup.
How much lighter that is, right?
lighter.
And smooth, like the process is supposed to. Right, the last 2 were sludgy. Like,
It is good. Like, it reminds me of like a Ethiopian coffee. I'm thoroughly enjoying this experience.
Yeah, it's a good time. And this is just like a really, really clean cup.
Well, I scrubbed them real good.
Oh, yeah.
So I was feeling very not confident at the start, and now, depending on how this last one is, I'm feeling more confident. Like maybe we'll nail it. Smells pretty bad.
I think it's Dunkin'. I think you nailed the first one. I think this is Dunkin'.
I don't know.
No? Oh boy. Now we're flipping the.
It tastes pretty good to me.
Take a good sip of it and then swallow it and wait like 2 seconds, and like what happens on your tongue to me is exactly what happens when I drink like Dunkin' Black. It's just this weird aftertaste. This has got to be Dunkin'. I think so.
So you're going Dunkin'.
We're going Dunkin'.
Dunkin'.
All right. They have said Kopi Luwak, Starbucks, Folgers, Black Ivory, Dunkin'. You have the opportunity to switch 2 of those answers. Would you like to take that opportunity, or are you locking it in?
I'm not switching. I'm confident.
I'm ready to lock in.
Are you ready for the final reveal?
Yes.
You guys nailed it.
Never underestimate us again.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Can we get a face first one?
No, we're done.